And inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock in, get mentally ready for another hard-fought NBA battle. One of the most iconic structures in American history, the Alamo, here in San Antonio. Thanks for joining us in honoring Martin Luther King Day. It's a very special presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. With two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for DeJounte Murray.
And one thing he's gotten better at as the years have gone on is scoring the ball, shouldering a bigger load of the offense and being willing to accept the responsibility of a go-to option for this team.
And let's go straight over to the sideline for a report before they tip off. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, Brian. As you know, DeJounte Murray is scrappy. He said, quote, "It's in my DNA. I've always been a dog. If I don't score a point, I'm going to rebound or facilitate or play defense. That's the thing that you've got to have. I just do anything to win." Guys, they love his competitive streak.
Boy, he does get after it. Thanks, Allie. And two conference rivals facing off here. Grant, what were some of your fiercest rivalries at the NBA level?
You know, when I was in Detroit, it had to be the Hawks, and I think probably the Bulls. I think the Bulls were everybody's rival in the Eastern Conference back then. And then, of course, in Phoenix, we had some real battles with the Lakers.
All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Landry Shamet is out there with Chris Paul. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. And for the Spurs, Murray and White in the backcourt. Thaddeus Young out there with Jakob Poeltl. And it's Vassell in at the 3 slot. And the Spurs start out with the ball. Paul against Murray. Lets it go from deep. Sends it home from three-point land.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
And that's the story of the league right now. Most any team can beat any other team on any given night.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive. No question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Pass to Young. We played just over a minute here in the first. Outside Murray. And here's White. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Ayton. White can't hit. And now the Suns fast break. Here's Shamet. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. Shoots from 12. And Young pulls it down.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
And it's Murray finishing it off.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
And you talk to anyone about White, Grant, they'll tell you he's best when he's being assertive.
I totally agree. I mean, White can be caught standing around when he's not involved. You want him initiating and pick and roll, and he makes pretty good decisions. Now, he may never be a star, but he's going to give you solid minutes.
Here's Paul. The Spurs making their last shot. Pass to Ayton. Over Murray. Ayton, no good. The Spurs have gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. White finds Murray. Going inside. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
And Ayton gets it to go.
Well, we're talking about a big-time rebounder. DeAndre Ayton's timing, excellent.
San Antonio leading. Outside Murray. Outside White. Inside. Here's Young. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And a good opportunity to bring up this season's top assist man. 5th on the list, Chris Paul.
He has a great eye for where to send the ball. And you know his teammates love playing with an unselfish guy like him.
The Suns have gone 3 of 6 since the tip. Here's Shamet. He's guarded by White. Shamet, no good. The Spurs have gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Here's Murray. He can't get it to go. The Suns go the other way with it. They're moving on after a tough loss they took at the hands of the Pacers.
It's always hard to get a win on the road, especially when you show zero energy on the defensive end.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
Paul against Murray. Another shot, and Paul gets it to go. Paul's got 5 points.
Boy, I love Chris Paul's ability to work on the interior. Tenacious, crafty. Few players his size have done it better.
Now here's Murray. 8 points in his last time out.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Knocked loose. White with the steal. Back come the Spurs in transition. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Give that one to Jay Crowder.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for San Antonio.
That mid-range jump shot has been a good weapon for them up to this point, guys.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
Shooting 2.
That's good from White. White hits them both.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Bridges passes to Paul. Back to Bridges. Shot clock at 5. Releases. Suns keep it alive. Count it. Good. Ayton's got 6.
Don't let DeAndre Ayton get comfortable. This guy is a problem on the interior.
Ayton against White. Crowder with a steal. Pass to Ayton. Here's Shamet. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Ayton finds Paul. Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And here's White. 9 points for him in his last game. Pass to Vassell. Driving in. Phoenix grabs the miss. Their last encounter was in Phoenix.
It's frustrating to lose such a close game. Felt like that last meeting was decided on the glass.
Here's Shamet. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Here's Young. Murray up top. He's covered by Ayton. Murray, no good. For Phoenix, they've gone 6 of 13 so far in this one. Young against Paul. Over Pirtle. Oh, rejected by Pirtle.
Very hard to get a shot off over Jakob Pirtle when he's that tight on you. Too much size, too much length.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Lots to talk about here, guys. I mean, losing momentum and looking for answers.
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
Here's Murray. He's got 11. White with it. Pass to Vassell. Pirtle with the ball. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first.
Well, the contact on Pirtle, pretty clear there. The big man getting tough and gets the call.
At the line for San Antonio, Jakob Pirtle taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
So how cool is it that Jakob Pirtle makes NBA history as the first ever Austrian-born player in the league? Doesn't matter what else he does in his career, he'll always have that distinction. That's cool.
Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Outside Paul. Pass to Aiden. Got a piece of it, and stolen by Murray. Now here's White. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. His first shot coming late. Young misses. Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Pass to Shamet. Paul against Murray. Now here's Paul. Tightly guarded. Over Murray. It's deflected. White on the wing. Down low. Here's Young. Uneasy, 2 on the layup. And the Spurs lead by 3.
You can see how comfortable Thad Young is. Give him the ball, let him go into attack mode.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Big group substitution here for San Antonio. Eubanks, he's checked in for Pirtle. McDermott comes in for Young. Johnson, he's checked in for Vassell. And Forbes subbed in for White. To the middle. Johnson finds Payne. Now here's Saric. Pass to McGee. Stripped it away. It's an even 3-on-3 break. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Dario Saric.
It's on Dario Saric.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for San Antonio, Keldon Johnson. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. So he gets them both. Here's Payton. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. And he's going for the oop here. And McGee with the stuff.
Wow, how about that ability to get in the pick and roll and split the defense? Very impressive pass. Year after year, you pretty much know what you're going to get from Elfrid Payton, right? You know he's an outstanding defender. He's a solid playmaker. He gives you size and athleticism in the backcourt.
Now here's Johnson. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. To the inside from 12 feet. Off the left rim and out.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
Murray with it. And it's McGee picking him up. Left side Johnson. The shot from the low post is good. And the one area that's held Payton back a little bit, his ability to stretch the floor, Doris.
Yeah, I mean, teams want even their fives to help create space, so you know they want their point guard to be able to knock down shots. But what I like about Payton, he tries to take the shots he knows he can make.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Now Murray. He's got 11. Pass to Forbes. Lets it go from the wing. Ooh, McGee with the block from the arc. And the ball out of play. The Spurs will have it.
San Antonio ball.
And now let's turn the spotlight on the NBA's highest scoring teams. The 4th spot held by the Suns.
They've been having a great season on the offensive end of the floor. It never takes this team long to put big points up on the board.
The Spurs have gotten 8 of 16 attempts to fall. Here's Forbes. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Pass to Eubanks. 6 to shoot. Here's Murray. Hauled in by McGee.
Good offense beats good defense? Not always.
We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter. Now Payne. Pass to Payton. Fires the 3. And he's missed his first 2 shots of the game. San Antonio leading. And Forbes, here we go. Rebounded by Payne.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
McDermott against Payton. Over McDermott. And too long on the shot. San Antonio's gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Murray against Payton. And McDermott with a slam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I tell you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Payton, no good.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense. Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
And the Spurs with some changes. Collins comes in for Eubanks. And it's Walker in for Murray. Kaminsky, he's checked in for the Suns. Nader comes in for Johnson. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Walker against Payton. McGee in the post. San Antonio with a rebound. They couldn't put the pieces together last time out, losing to the Clippers.
As they say, live by the three, die by the three. When you're too perimeter dependent, it's hard to maintain consistency game in and game out.
I think when you shoot as poorly as they did from deep in that basketball game, it's not going to go your way very often. The three ball too critical in today's NBA.
And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Spurs. They're up 7. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And Dario Saric adjusting to a reserve role with the Suns, but he's still a valued contributor.
You need to be starting your role. You know, you coming from the bench, you know, that's a coach decision. Mentally, I need to prepare for everything. And that was in my mind, you know, come there, try to play fast.
Graham, there is great depth and versatility on this team.
Oh, no question. Exemplified by Saric. Having a skilled forward like him in that second unit helps.
And welcome back to our NBA coverage on this very special MLK Day. All right, guys, before we move on, what do you think about the Spurs at this point?
Defensively, their gambles are paying off, jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
And a few of those led to quick scores at the other end. Really active first quarter for them.
Johnson is out there with Doug McDermott. Then it's Bryn Forbes. Then there's Zach Collins. And it's Primo in at the shooting guard position. That's the San Antonio 5. Pass to Primo. 5 on the clock. Back to Johnson. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
That's his first personal.
And Grant, you were a big wing with skill. That type of player very much in demand in today's game.
Well, I mean, today's NBA is all about versatility. Can you get it done offensively and defensively? Players with size and perimeter skills are very much invaluable to their team.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Both good from the line that time. The Suns trailing. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Payne, the pass to McGee with the drive. Second shot opportunity. And McDermott pulls it down. McDermott's got 4 rebounds in the game. And here's Johnson. 8 points in his last time out. Oh, they get a hand on it. Oh, stolen by Payton. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Pass to McGee. Over McDermott. Here's Kaminsky. Goes up again. Here's McGee. And Collins with the big block.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
Here's Forbes, defended by Payne. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Inside. Here's Collins. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Collins has gotten his first bucket of the night.
Oh, that's a pretty bounce pass. Nice.
Timeout called. The Suns. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. DeAndre Ayton being the #1 pick in 2018, his potential is obvious. With his team on the rise, he's looking to impose his will on a nightly basis. Ayton said, quote, "I know how hard I work and what kind of a player I am. I'm trying to take over every possession, being more dominant every game."
Oh, scary thought, Allie. Thanks. And a new group getting ready for the Suns. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for McGee. Bridges comes in for Nader. Shamet, he's checked in for Payton. And it's Chris Paul in for Payne. Pass to Bridges. Here he goes. And it's Bridges with the jam.
If you overplay Mikal Bridges to take the jump shot, that's creating driving lanes, and he'll take advantage.
Kaminsky against Murray. Outside White. The three is up. The shot won't fall. And Phoenix the other way now.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
Here's Bridges. And Young pulls it down. San Antonio leading. And a player like Mikal Bridges, he's had very high confidence in his abilities.
Well, I mean, listen, his history is that of a winning player. Came into the league believing in himself because of his career collegiately. National championship player at Villanova. He has every right to think he can be elite.
Pass to Paul. Over Pirtle. Oh, rejected by Pirtle. Now here's White. He's closely guarded. And he can't get that one. Ayton with the defensive effort. And the Suns shooting 32% for this game. Not what they're hoping for. Paul with it. Now guarded by White. Paul drives in. And the basket is good. Paul's got 9.
How about the ability to knife inside the defense? Chris Paul has been outstanding as a dribble driver his entire career.
Here's Murray. And that'll be San Antonio's ball as it goes out of bounds. Spurs able to keep the possession. Shot clock at 6. From 8 feet, the Suns clear it. Kaminsky's got 4 rebounds in the game. Now here's Bridges. Tight defense on him. Pass to Shamet. And here's Ayton. Oh, with the jam by Ayton.
Ayton uses his length to his advantage. No doubt on the dunk.
To the middle. To end the drought. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
And the call will be against Derek White. That's his first foul. Crowder, he's checked in for the Suns.
Substitution for the Suns, Jay Crowder.
Here's Ayton. He's coming off a 10-point game against Indiana.
And don't forget about the 2 blocks. He really changed the game for his team on the defensive side.
Murray with it. Pass to Vassell. Now here's Pirtle. He's guarded by Paul. No good. And Phoenix the other way now. After this one, they're off to Dallas to take on the Mavericks. And that'll mark the end of this 5-game road trip. And he lobs it up. Oh, and the jam by Ayton. That gives him a double-double in this one.
What a connection DeAndre Ayton has with his guys. Great timing on the alley-oop.
Murray passes to White. There's the drive. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for San Antonio, Derek White. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That's good from White.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
White hits them both. Here's Shamet. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Ayton. Here's Paul, defended by Murray. Fades and shoots. Paul can't get it to go. The Spurs have gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. Murray drives in. Young against Crowder. Young inside. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game.
Well, finishing through contact is a skill, and Young is showing real grit, powering through the defense.
Controls the rebound and the putback. Ayton's got 12.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
And the Spurs call time here.
It's now an opportunity to take a break and talk about their strategy moving forward.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
All right, look who's coming on the court. Come on and get loud for your Spurs High Squad. Thanks, your Spurs High Squad.
Different look for San Antonio. Eubanks, he's checked in for Pirtle. Samanic comes in for Young. And it's Walker in for White. Šarić checks in for the Suns. Johnson comes in for Bridges. Outside Murray. Up and over Crowder. San Antonio again missing.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Outside Paul. Off the mark there with a 3.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. And that one comes up a bit short.
I'll tell you, it's been a struggle for him in this period, and they're struggling as a result.
To the paint. The kick out to Walker. Pass to Vassell. The 3 is up. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Here's Johnson. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Second team foul. At the line for the Suns, Cameron Johnson. at the line for 2.
Free throw drops for Johnson. Good on both. Here's Samanic. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Got a piece of it. Crowder with a steal. Here's Shamet. Walker covering. Shamet, no good. San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Walker finds Murray. Here's Samanic. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to be on Cameron Johnson.
That's his first
good whistle there.
Foul. Third team foul. At the line for San Antonio, Luka Samanic. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line. The Suns trailing. Here's Shamet. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And the Suns miss again.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Here's Murray. And Chris Paul clears it away.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell. There is an absolute certainty that when Chris Paul stops playing basketball, he will be in Springfield in the Hall of Fame. Wherever he's been able to play, he has been able to thrive.
Pass to Samanic. Back to Walker. Here's Vassell. Down low. Just 4 to shoot. Eubanks. The shot misses. And Phoenix the other way now. And with Paul, after some injuries early, he changed how he went about his offense.
Well, you think about him coming out of college, he was very solid athletically. Still good in that department, obviously. But the vast majority of his success comes from one of the best IQs and knowledge of the game that we've ever seen.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
And there's nothing more frustrating for a coach than seeing his team giving up a bunch of second chance points. That's going to be the main topic during this timeout.
Group substitution here for San Antonio. Collins, he's checked in for Eubanks. McDermott comes in for Samanic. Johnson, he's checked in for Vassell. And Forbes subbed in for Murray. Outside Walker. Here's Forbes, covered by McGee. McDermott, the pass to Collins. Takes a 13-footer, and that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Well, Doug McDermott, a high IQ basketball player, understands when his teammates are open how to find them.
Outside Payne. Right wing from deep, Johnson. Collins with the rebound. San Antonio leading.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Johnson inside, covered by Johnson. Oh, a nice shot by Collins.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
1:44 left in the second period. Pass to Šarić from behind the arc. Offensive board from deep, Johnson. No good that time. San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Forbes, defended by Payne. McDermott outside. Johnson with the defensive effort. Phoenix has gone only 1 of 5 from beyond the three-point line in the second quarter. Pass to Payton. Driving inside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on Doug McDermott.
Well, the speed of Elfrid Payton is a problem for many defenders. Really good job knifing inside and drawing contact.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. Always a decent playmaker. Grant, Elfrid Payton has really improved his vision and awareness.
Some of that's experience, and some of that's being put in a position to succeed. I agree. It seems like he's found his comfort zone.
Smith, he's checked in for the Suns. Nader comes in for Šarić. That one's no good.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
Pass to Forbes from outside the arc. That shot, no good. And Phoenix will come the other way. Now here's Payton. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
One thing we know about Elfrid Payton, this guy has got supreme confidence. He will force the issue if he's this close to the cup.
At the line for the Suns, Elfrid Payton taking 2 shots.
That one misses.
I think Elfrid Payton has exciting potential. He's got unbelievable defensive instincts and work habits. He just needs to develop a little bit more on the offensive end.
Kaminsky, he's checked in for Johnson. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. San Antonio has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And Kaminsky gets it to go.
Well, what you want to see from Elfrid Payton are floor general skills on full display. Finds the open teammate. Nice.
16 seconds left in the first half of this game. Here's Primo. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. From deep, Johnson. They get it back.
And it's so hard to stop the putback when you let him live at the rim like that.
Boy, once he gets his hands on it around the rim, it's too late.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Spurs out in front, leading by just 2. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show. Hey, everybody, welcome back from the first half. Been a dandy so far. A dandy. You like that word, Kenny?
You know
it's
what?
a dandy.
My third grade teacher used to say that all the time.
That you're a dandy.
So this is a dandy of a class.
It is. And this is a dandy of a show. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet, Shaquille O'Neal.
What's a dandy like? Well, basically, that's what the class was.
A really cool line.
Got it.
DeJounte Murray had no problems getting going. He had 13 points, 7 rebounds, and 1 block. Kenny, what was your take on San Antonio?
The bench scoring has been a big key for them. They came in with energy, and they were able to give the starters a real break because of the way they performed. That's the kind of production every team hopes to have from their second unit.
And Shaq, what'd you think about Phoenix?
And taking a look at their outside shooting, gotta be honest, it's pretty horrific. Under 30%, which is something we never want to see. They need to reevaluate what they're doing on offense because they're leaving points on the table.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks
Goodbye,
for
folks.
joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And again, happy Martin Luther King Day as we return to the court here on 2K Sports. Wow, what a performance by DeJounte Murray.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Hey there, everyone. Glad you could join us on MLK Day on 2K Sports. Kicking off the second half, here's Monty Williams 5. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Chris Paul out there with Landry Shamet, and it's Ayton in at the center position. And he gets the bucket. Paul's got 11 points.
Chris Paul not only has a great handle, but man, his footwork is so good.
Collins outside. Knocked loose. Young with it, and it's Paul picking him up. Shot from 12. Goes back up, and they get it back.
Boy, really tough to score on DeAndre Ayton. Such a patient shot blocker, guys.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
And just as he showed in college, Landry Shamet has a very high basketball IQ.
He does, and he makes great decisions with the ball. I mean, he takes care of the ball so well. He always plays under control and commands the offense exceptionally well.
Shooting 2.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. And the Spurs making a change here. Murray's checked in. And he makes both free throws. The Spurs have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Young, the pass to Pirtle. Second half rolling along, about a minute played here. 6 to shoot. Spurs need to get one up here. Here's Murray. Will not go, misses off the front iron.
Wow, another empty possession out of the gates. 0 for 4 in this half. Brutal.
And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Ayton passes to Bridges. Outside Paul. Puts up a 3.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Pass to Murray. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
One of the more improved players over the last few years. Murray has thrived in his high-usage role. You just wonder how good can this kid become.
And it's really incredible the number of ways Murray can affect the game.
I mean, I totally agree, B.A. I mean, he creates for himself and others. One of the best rebounders in the league at his position. And boy, is he disruptive on defense.
That free throw misses. And the second free throw is good. The Suns leading. Pass to Shaman. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Paul passes to Crowder. Ooh, a good look from Bridges. The rebound by Murray. Murray's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Young finds Murray. Deflects the pass. Paul with a steal. Goes up from the top of the key. Back come the Spurs in transition. Pass to Pirtle. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his third.
It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
Well, terrific use of the pump fake by Pirtle. He gets his man in the air, draws the contact. That move is just so effective.
Jakob Pirtle taking 2 shots.
He's off on the first. No good on the second free throw. The Suns have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Phoenix Suns are enjoying a renaissance. Big man DeAndre Ayton said, quote, from starters to the bench players, this team is well balanced. And we compete. We challenge each other every day. To be honest, it's the best team I've ever been on throughout my career. Guys, they are confident.
That they are, Allie. Thanks. Tipped away. Stolen by Ayton. In transition. Here come the Suns. And Young with the block.
Well, terrific reach on the block. Thaddeus Young stretches out well for a big-time rejection.
Pass to Shaman. This one for 3. That shot off. San Antonio goes the other way with it. And at home for the next one, it'll be Oklahoma City pulling in. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. The cell. Nice D from Bridges.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
Out to the right wing. And there's the lob.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
San Antonio trailing here. Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
Young, the pass to White. Now Pirtle. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. Outside Murray. 5 to shoot. Back to White from deep. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Hayden's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Pass to Shaman. Back to Paul. Fires the three. Vassell with the rebound.
He made a three back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Murray for three, and the three-pointer goes. Murray's got 17 points.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Phoenix calls timeout. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
He's checked in for Pirtle. And the Suns also making a change. Kaminsky's checked in. Here's Paul. And the Suns miss again. San Antonio's gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Pass to Murray. Back to Young. For the lead. It's hauled in by the Suns. Paul's got 4 rebounds now. And he lobs it up top. Tipped. Here's White. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Phoenix has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Kaminsky, the pass to Bridges. Pass to Paul. Takes the three. And Young pulls it down. Young's got 4 rebounds in the game. White against Bridges. Here's Vassell. Takes it inside. Oh, can't tie it up as that one misses. Here's Shamet. He's guarded by White. Unloads from 13 and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Boy, a forgettable night for him, but thankfully his teammates have played well overall.
Back to Vassell. Clock at 6.
Boy, at some point you've got to realize there might be a better option standing next to you. This guy has not made 1 basket in this period.
Bridges finds Kaminsky. And that one's long. Pretty good battle going on here in San Antonio. Left side Murray. Back to White. Outside Young. For the lead. Phoenix grabs the miss. To the inside. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
His first personal foul.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In the first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
Yeah, and I think something they've also worked hard at tonight is crashing the boards. The second chance points have been coming in bunches.
Samanic is checked in for San Antonio. Walker comes in for White.
I think what you like most about DeAndre Ayton is probably how efficient he is on the offensive end. Now, obviously, the next step, he's got to raise his game and defensive intensity on that end of the floor.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Up top, Payne. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Here's Vassell. Pass to Murray. Back to Vassell. Walker with it. This for the tie! And Ayton pulls it down. Here's Shamet to the middle. And Ayton with the stuff.
Guys, I like how assertive DeAndre Ayton is looking right now. This is allowing him to stay hot out there.
Here's Samanic. Shoots over Ayton. Ooh, Ayton with the block. Here's Samanic. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Inside, here's Nader, and a strong finish with two hands.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Pass to Eubanks. Now Murray. The shot that time not on target. The Suns go the other way with it. Payne against Murray. The steal. Here's Vassell, defended by Payne. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for San Antonio, Devin Vassell. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. And the Spurs with some changes. Collins, he's checked in for Eubanks. McDermott comes in for Samanic. And it's Johnson in for Murray. And a change for the Suns. McGee, he's checked in for Ayton. Both shots good from the stripe. The Suns leading. Here's Shamet. Pass to Payne from about 16. No luck on that one. You know, ever since the Orlando bubble, Payne has been a much improved player, Doris.
Well, there's no doubt Cameron Payne used the momentum gained in Orlando. That confidence has carried over, and now he's finding himself a rotation player who's making contributions. Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Payne against Walker. Payne, pass to McGee.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
He can't get that one to fall. Excellent D there from Collins to the paint. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for your Spurs, Devin Vassell. Taking 2 shots.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. Forbes is checked in for San Antonio. Smith, he's checked in for the Suns. Paul comes in for Payne. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
And after attempting no free throws in the first half, now he's putting the defense back on its heels.
Outside Paul. Fires in the triple. Paul's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He's taking what he can get here, has a 3 in each half.
Pass to Forbes. Lots of room. The Suns clear it. McGee's got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's Nader. And it's good. 2 points. And now a 4-point Suns lead.
Always helps to get these kinds of looks, right? Super easy to convert from that distance.
Here's Vassell, covered by Johnson. Five on the clock. Pass to Johnson. Here's Vassell, covered by Smith. Vassell's shot is good.
You know, you have to like that he's still getting quality touches and delivering now after getting blanked in the first half.
Paul passes to Johnson. McGee with it, out to the wing, inside. And McGee with the stuff.
There's a level of floor awareness that has always been innate to Chris Paul. What a pretty find.
Here's Vassell, covered by Johnson. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his second personal foul. 15 foul. At the line for San Antonio, Devin Vassell. At the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. The Spurs making a switch here. Pirtle's checked in. And a change for the Suns. Crowder, he's checked in for McGee. Good on both. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter. And here's Paul. He's got 14. Down low. Here's Johnson. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
First personal foul. 14 foul. At the line for the Suns, Cameron Johnson. Shooting 1.
One shot.
And really strong at the line since the break.
San Antonio trailing here.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
Here's Primo. Takes a 3. The shot no good. And so it's DeAndre Ayton making highlights for the Phoenix Suns. He's been effective on offense, racking up 21 points so far in this contest. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. Greg Popovich addressing his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Cut, play. We just like something magical is going to happen. Okay? You got to make things happen. Let's score here and let's go get some stops.
And Greg Popovich putting the responsibility on his players to take more action. We'll see if they can get it done.
Yeah, he wants them to take charge of this game. Don't be passive. He wants them to impose their will.
Phoenix foul.
And proud to have you with us on Martin Luther King Day for a special presentation of the NBA. We've got Thaddeus Young, Doug McDermott out there with Derek White. Then there's Johnson, and it's Pirtle in at the 5. That's the San Antonio 5.
Two shots.
And he can't get the first one. And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall.
Well, you think about Jay Crowder's career. He has bounced around to a few teams. But one thing we know, he's always had an impact to affect the game with his defense and with his basketball intellect.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Pass to Johnson. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 15 rebounds here tonight. And Doris, Crowder's defense a big part of what he can offer a team.
Right, because he's strong enough to guard in the post. He's quick enough to guard on the perimeter. Think about it. In 2020 NBA Finals, he was asked to contain LeBron James. That's the kind of confidence coaches have in Crowder's competitive spirit defensively.
Second team foul. At the line for San Antonio, McDermott. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
I think I like the skill set of Doug McDermott. He's a phenomenal shooter, and he's got tremendous range.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
Here in the second half, they've really gone cold from the line, and it's hurting their chances.
And Crowder with the jam.
Well, Crowder, a terrific athlete. This guy's leaping ability is sick.
McDermott outside. All sorts of time. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Here's Paul. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Suns lead by 8. And for San Antonio, they're shooting 34% so far in this one. White against Paul. Pass to Pirtle. And here's Johnson. McDermott with the ball. 4-3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that.
They are just owning the boards right now.
And that's a foul called on Jakob Pirtle. That's his first foul of the game. Murray's checked in for McDermott. Shamet, he's checked in for the Suns. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Ayton draws the double. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And it's the Suns with the ball. Outside White. The shot by Johnson, no good. The Suns have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Ayton, good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Here's Johnson. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
What an excellent post-entry pass. Good things happen when you make that next look.
High arcing shot. Shamet, no good.
Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
Murray with it. Now guarded by Crowder. The kick out to Young. Here's Pirtle. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
You love to see him powering through the contact to get the bucket and one. Pirtle with a show of some strength.
Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio. And a change for the Suns. Bridges is checked in.
At the line for one.
And the free throw, no good. For Phoenix, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Here's Vassell. He's guarded by Bridges. Pass to Young. That one doesn't drop. Good work defensively by Crowder. Bridges outside. To the left wing. Ayton draws the double. And here's Crowder from the arc. And they'll get another chance.
Well, so quick off the pass. I mean, Crowder timing that shot perfectly, staying one step ahead of the defense.
Pass to Murray. Over Ayton. San Antonio again missing. For Phoenix, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. And the call will be against Derek White. That's foul number 2 for him.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Now here's Bridges. Defense is right there. Ayton passes to Crowder. The ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Young. Pass to Vassell. Now White. Outside Young. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he'll sit the rest of this one out.
Wow, I love how Thaddeus Young accepts that contact. He's always looking to get himself to the charity stripe.
The Suns making a switch here. Šarić checked in. That free throw, no good.
You hear this consistently about Thaddeus Young. He's going to do whatever you ask of him. He'll start, he'll come off the bench, but he is going to impact the game.
And he sinks the second. So it's Phoenix now. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Back to Paul. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Here's Vassell. Pass to Murray. White on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Hurdle against Paul. Pass to Shaman. From downtown. Hurdle grabs a miss. Hurdle's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Vassell. And it's all from three-point range. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Crowder. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That's on Jakob Hurdle.
Well, make no mistake, Crowder has got great strength inside. The defense can get physical. It doesn't matter.
At the line for 2.
Shoot 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
I just have so much respect for how Jay Crowder plays the game. This guy works so hard for every single minute he's out there, and you love seeing that.
And that's good as he hits both shots. San Antonio trailing here. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Murray against Šarić. Fade away. Hurdle with the bucket.
I think it's a big help when Hurdle can make the mid-range. It forces the defense to bring the bigs out of the post, and it really opens up things.
Paul passes to Bridges. Šarić with it. Pass to Crowder from the corner. And right on target. That one's good. And the Suns lead by 9.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Hurdle finds Murray. Here's Vassell. Left side Young. Hauled in by Paul. Paul's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. To the middle. And Crowder with the jam.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
White, the pass to Murray. Here's Vassell. Pass to Murray. Outside White. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by the Suns.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Here's Shaman. He's guarded by White. It's stolen by Pirtle. Now here's Murray. Not going to go that time. Nice D from Paul.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And the Suns making a change here. McGee's checked in.
Substitution for the Suns. JaVale McGee.
The Suns have gone 7 for 11 so far in the fourth. Now Paul. Over Murray. That's short off the rim. Young against Paul. Young, the pass to Murray. Back to Young. Shoots over Paul. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Bridges. The 3-ball. Paul shot is off.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way, because hoisting from 3 is not the answer.
And it's in there. Murray's got 19.
Well, just tremendous composure on the interior. Read the defense, take advantage of the situation, and deliver.
Pirtle against Paul. To the inside. And there's McGee. That one's good. On the assist from Paul. Paul's got assist number 8 here already in the game. White, the pass to Murray. Here's Vassell. Pass to Murray. Outside White. Here's the 3. Ooh, McGee with the block. It's Bridges on the wing. Shoots over Young. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his second.
Well, they're playing with fire, putting McHale Bridges on the free throw line. This guy's so comfortable at the charity stripe.
McHale Bridges taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Bridges. And McHale Bridges, man, has he grown in this league, growing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing.
Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Bridges hits them both.
After winning 2 championships in college at Villanova before turning pro, I think McHale Bridges has the next championship in his sights. That's an NBA title.
Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. And so it's San Antonio with it. It's a 13-point game. White can't hit.
Listen, that's a look he can hit, but right now he can't throw it in the ocean.
Knocked away. And stolen by Murray. Wing shot on the way. White can't hit.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
13 feet out. Here's McGee.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Crowder left side. To the middle. Here's Paul. And Young with the block. To the paint. Stolen by Bridges. Offensive rebound. Pass to Shamet. Crowder with it. 6 on the shot clock. Bridges outside. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Johnson.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Now Young. Covered by Crowder. Now here's Murray. Guarded closely. Off the mark, and the drought continues. Phoenix has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the 4th. 0 for 4.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Suns.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And they played well tonight, picking up win number 24 of the year.
And with this victory, they have an edge in the season series at 2-1, with one more game to follow against this team.
And what a huge performance it was for DeAndre Ayton.
Boy, I thought his best work was his pursuit of the basketball. He competed for every rebound, fought for position in the paint, and never stopped working. I love it.
Here's Shamet. With the drive. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Johnson against Paul. Johnson passes to White. McGee with a steal. Here's Shamet. So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.